Yes, Shashank sir has joined.
Hey, hello, Sunil sir.
Welcome, sir. Within two
Hey.
minutes, we'll start our session. Scheduled timing, 1 minute.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Dear friends, please keep muted yourself. Okay. Some noise is there, disturbance that should not be there. Whenever you want to ask some question, then only you unmute. Otherwise, be muted. So, Shashank sir, shall we start?
Yeah, if all candidates are joined,
Yeah.
then we
Because
can
the
start.
strength is around 50, 48 has
Mhm.
joined. So we will start the session.
Yes,
So
sure.
my dear student friends, I welcome all of you for this. There is some disturbance. Please mute yourself, those who are having unmuted. So I welcome all of you for today's TCS Digital Hiring Interview Guidance session. Before I introduce our today's speaker, I will also thank my colleagues, Naik sir, Dikshit madam, and all other department coordinators who are always taking tremendous effort for making all these things possible. So, really speaking, Shashank has already delivered one session for all of you. And again, we requested him through Ruchikesh Dande sir, who is head academic interface in TCS. And Shashank has accepted at 11th hour. Actually, he was not having time. But I told him our students have received mail for interview. So he made it possible. So Shashank basically belongs to Solapur and he is proud WIT alumni. And I will not go to the much depth, but I will tell you that Shashank is actually Microsoft certified engineer, technology specialist in SQL Server 2008 database development, and he is having total 9 years of experience in software development and analysis. He has got excellent working knowledge of Power BI, SQL, SSIS, SSRS, IBM, NetAza and basically he has worked in three companies, Cognizant Technologies, Infosys, and presently he is working in TCS as data warehouse developer. So, Shashank, today I will not take much time because already our student
Yeah.
know you well. So, I
Yes.
heartily welcome you and request you to start your session. Over to you, Shashank. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for such warm welcome. Let's begin with the actual purpose. So I won't take much time of anyone. So today's session is specially organized for the TCS digital hiring process overview. So whoever has joined my earlier session, I have briefly given idea about the TCS digital hiring process. So I will elaborate it more today. So how exactly it will uh, carried out? It will be carried out. So there are no new things. If someone has gone through TCS NQT test, then overall pattern is more of similar kind only. Only the complexity wise, it's bit harder. So section also in TCS NQT test there is only one coding section, but as compared to NQT in digital hiring exam, uh, we have I think two sections. This is based on coding. One is normal or basic level coding, and another is advanced coding section. So apart from that, remaining sections are similar. One general English section is there, then aptitude section is there. So again, in aptitude, quantitative aptitude section, the complexity is somewhat more as compared to NQT test. then verbal reasoning. In all section, all areas, complexity will be at the higher level. So that is what about the overall TCS digital platform hiring process. So I think 4 to 5 sections are there. All the details are available on TCS portal, and I think uh, as I have told earlier, for TCS NQT test, some sample tests are available through which anyone can study or anyone can practice how to crack these exams. So similarly, there might be one section available for this TCS digital hiring exam also. Even if it is not, there are lots of links available. You can go through Google and search for the TCS digital hiring process, and about the exam preparation. You will get lot of links. So more of its complexity wise at higher level. So this is totally about the digital platform test. So what is the intention behind taking this digital platform hiring test is the candidates whoever have appeared for the normal NQT exam earlier. So TCS is taking top 10 percentile of the candidates who have successfully qualified for the NQT test, and TCS is giving them another opportunity to work on latest trending technologies like AI, machine learning, then with virtual reality, augmented reality. There are lots of new technologies available, data science. So these candidates who got selected for this TCS digital platform test, if they qualify through this test, then they have to again appear for the next round of interviews process, which is again similar. 3 round of interviews post qualifying this digital test. One is manager technical round first, then again manager round, and third one is HR round. The pattern is similar, but what is the difference? For example, if now let us consider I'm as an interviewer. If I'm assessing any candidate for the NQT test, then again interview complexity is also at lower level for NQT test qualifiers. And if I'm assessing the candidate who has qualified through this digital platform test, then obviously the complexity of interview is also at another level, or bit complex, I will say. So you can expect more time of interview. For example, if I will assess a normal NQT candidate for half an hour, then I will take double time approximately to assess the candidate who has qualified through this digital platform test. So this is the pattern. Again, manager round. During the manager round, the manager might ask the questions which are a bit complex scenario wise, and mostly again at the fresher level, the expectation is to be a good team player. So that's the only expectation, but scenarios might differ. That's the overall process. And again, HR round is more like similar only. So only exam wise complexity will increase, then interview complexity will also increase for the digital hiring process candidates. So this is the overall process about the digital hiring. Nothing new. So if anyone has any question, whatever I have explained till the time, you can ask.
Yes, Mayuri, you were having doubt. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yeah, ma'am.
I was asking what will be the basic questions they will be covering and how deep they can go as for any particular thing or any particular subject.
Mhm. So as I said, there are similar sections. One is your general English, then verbal reasoning, and again quantitative aptitude and coding and advanced coding. So in each section you can expect more complexity. So whatever you have gone through during your NQT test, you can expect twice as complex as scenarios. So complexity wise, it will be at higher end. So you have to prepare in such a way that you can tackle the complex scenarios in all these different sections of the exam. So again, I want to elaborate more on coding side. So whatever feedback I have received from the candidates, earlier candidates who have appeared for the previous year digital platform test. So I gathered feedback from them also. So one of the candidates told me that uh, the to improve your chances of getting qualified, you have to attempt more and more test cases, and not only attempting the test cases, you need to execute them successfully. So that will increase your chance of getting qualified. So cover as much as test cases as possible, and that too with the successful outcome. Means not only executing the test case, you have to execute it successfully. So that is the key criteria, I will say. So that is the one feedback. And another feedback which I've received from other candidate is that first there are options given to select the programming languages for this coding section. So do not means keep hold on two or three different languages. You should be aware of each and every language, that is fine, but put more efforts in any of the language which you feel comfortable, and be aware of the syntaxes, because what happens during the exam, that if you are not aware of the syntaxes, as if we see in many of the tools, programming tools, there is IntelliSense feature is already integrated, so you will get the suggestions of syntax also. But that is not the case with this exam. You won't get any IntelliSense feature while appearing for the coding section, and there are a lot of chances your code will run without any problem, but eventually it will fail due to minor syntax issues. So you have to take care. So what I will suggest, do more and more coding practice, and be aware, be acquainted with the syntax. And best way is to practice coding in any of your coding tool. So that's the suggestion.
So sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, Mayur, no issue.
We have already given the exam for the digital, and we have received the
Okay.
mail for the digital post, and they have mentioned as digital. So I was asking about how the interview will go.
Okay, okay. I thought you might have to appear for this test. Good, you have already qualified. So interview process again. The interviewer can ask anything, as I said earlier, because it's everyone's perspective, and if you can expect more questions on coding, as I said, because these interviews are related to the hiring process of the candidates who are going to work on the digital platforms. So be aware, be acquainted with each and every digital platforms which are available right now. So I will say, get hold of some basic knowledge on machine learning, artificial intelligence, then data science, again your natural language processing, NLP section. There are lots of digital technologies. So get hold of them, and if you have worked on any of them during your academics, then again, if I am going to analyze anyone, so best available resource for me is the resume of the candidate. So whatever you are mentioning in your resume, so you should be aware of each and every word. So if you are mentioning some projects based on your modern technologies, then uh, get good knowledge related to that. So that's the key. And interview question wise, you will get any kind of questions basis on your academics, then whatever subjects you have studied in your career, in your academic career, then again basis on current developments in digital platform. So whatever new developments are going on, so if you are aware of that, then it will give an additional edge to you over other candidates. I hope I have answered your question, Mayur.
Yes, sir.
Any other question?
Sir, actually, the
Yeah.
thing I wanted to ask was you mentioned many technologies like
Mhm.
machine learning, AI, blockchain,
Mhm.
virtual reality, and all things.
Correct.
And we are just working on, we are currently trying to learn machine learning and we are trying to
Mhm.
implement those algorithms in our final year project.
Okay,
But
good.
are the interview panel members are expecting us to be just introduced to other technologies, or do we need to be deeply knowledge in those kind of things? I mean, blockchain or virtual reality or
Mhm.
AI.
Okay,
Are
okay.
you guys expecting just introductory knowledge or deep knowledge?
Yeah, I will answer your question, Samriddhi. So let us think in this way. Now, if you are working on something right now, then definitely I'm expecting more knowledge on that particular aspect or that particular skill, and I am expecting the introductory knowledge also for the other technologies. So you should be well versed with whatever you are working right now, and some introductory knowledge for the other sections. So that's the expectation.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we have done some introductory courses on virtual reality and blockchain through Coursera
Mhm.
this in the
Okay.
pandemic time.
Okay.
So we
Good.
have mentioned those courses and certificates in
Mhm.
the resume.
Mhm.
So would it help that interview viewer to like drive towards those things? I mean,
Mhm.
would they
Mhm.
ask us
Yeah.
question regarding
Yeah.
that thing?
Yeah. If you have done something, means courses, digital courses, then it will always help you get selected, because it will give the additional edge over other candidates which have not gone through those courses. And if you have gone through those courses, then it's obvious that you might have some basic knowledge on that particular technology. So again, if you are mentioning that you've gone through that particular skill set course, then interviewer might ask some basic to moderate level questions on that particular digital technology.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
And one more thing I wanted to ask is,
Mhm.
what kind of I have read that TCS works on blockchain too. Do
Mhm.
you have any idea what kind of projects or what kind of work goes on in the blockchain department of TCS?
It's not fixed actually, because this is the in general hiring process. So deployment to project will happen after your initial training program. So I think it's about 1 or 2 weeks. I think initial learning program is scheduled. So once you complete that training successfully, then as per the availability of the projects, they will deploy you into any of the projects. So again, that's totally random. So whatever work availability will be there at that particular time instance, you will get the work accordingly, but definitely into the digital platform, that is for sure.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome. Any other question anyone has? So, how many of you have gone through this test and are waiting for the next interview process?
Shashank sir, this is Anil Naik sir
Yeah,
from
yeah,
IT
sir.
department.
Okay,
Actually, for this batch, around
Mhm.
more than 350 students they are appeared for the TCS NQT,
Okay,
and out of that, around 200 students they are qualified.
okay,
They are
great.
shortlisted. So out of 200, around 130 students, they are shortlisted for the base package, TCS NQT,
Okay.
and around 66 students, they are qualified for the digital profile,
Okay.
shortlisted for the digital, and so
Okay.
out of that, around 100 students, they are already appeared for the interview also, base package, base
So
package,
NQT, okay, only NQT candidates you
Ninja.
are saying, or combination of
Uh,
both? NQT
no,
plus digital.
Ninja profiles, a base package.
Okay, okay.
So for base package,
Mhm.
almost around 96 or 98 students, they are completed successfully their interview, waiting for the
Okay,
result.
okay,
And
okay.
today, I think from CACIT, I know around 17 students, they received the mail. Today, they are
Mhm.
having the interview for a digital profile.
Okay. So
Uh,
exam they have already qualified and they are waiting for the next interview process.
yes, sir.
Oh,
The final interview today they are having, and few
okay.
students they are still they are receiving the mail,
Mhm.
and it credit all goes to you also, sir, as you conducted the session in the October 10. I remember the date,
Yeah,
and you guided our students with all the how to appear for the test and all. So it all helped to our students, and
yeah.
it was a great success. Almost 60% of the students they are qualified.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
actually, whole credit goes to all the candidates who have means provided all their best efforts. So congratulations to all, and I'm wishing good luck for your next round of interview process. And so it's good to hear that the number is always increasing as compared to previous years. I think this year more candidates got selected. So
Yes, sir.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
so it's yeah, good to hear actually. So for the remaining candidates, then as I've heard that a few of the candidates have already gone through the digital test, then they can definitely help the other candidates who are yet to appear for this test. They can definitely give their inputs, so that will help the other candidates, I will suggest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but mostly digital test is over for
All
all
the
the candidates.
candidates.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Then there
No,
is no issue.
I'm really proud to tell one thing, Shashank
Mhm.
sir.
Yeah.
During NQT beginning, no, there
Mm-hmm.
were lot many issues, but
Mm-hmm.
later on it became smooth, and now they have picked up the pace. Means it
Mm-hmm.
is happening very fast, actually. That is the
Now,
reason yesterday I requested you that you go for this session earliest,
mm,
because
right, right.
anytime students are receiving mail and in short notice they have to prepare.
Mhm.
So
Correct.
it is always better that person like you, when you speak to them,
Mhm.
ते आपण मराठीत म्हणतो ना, सोनार आणि कान टोचणे. आम्ही काय रोजच त्यांना सांगत असतो वर्गात, पण तुम्ही सांगितलं की
Mhm.
ते वेगळं पडतं आणि चांगला त्याचा रिझल्ट येतो.
ते
सो
तर
येस, स्टुडंट्स, स्टील मोर क्वेरीज, क्वेश्चन, प्लीज गो अहेड. तुषार, भाविन, ऐश्वर्या कोटनूर, anybody having doubt, please go ahead, because our time is also important like your time.
Sir, actually, I wanted to ask one more thing.
yeah, go ahead,
Is there
Sandeep.
any possibility that interviewer might try to cross-check our academic results and all things? So, do we have to keep those things handy? Because
So
we were
yeah, good question, Samruddhi. Actually, if the interviewer is more vigilant, then he will definitely assess your academic scores also. And if he found something discrepancies there, then he will definitely ask the related question, and he will go to the HR, and he will confirm if there is any discrepancy. So whatever you are mentioning, the scores also in your resume, so mention it correctly, and check it twice thrice, I will say. If you are mentioning the CGPA or a normal percentage grade, then be sure whatever you are putting in your resume.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. One more thing I want to mention actually, which helped me a lot while going through any interview process. So I've gone through many interviews now. I have taken many interviews and I've gone through also. So your confidence, what always matters. So be confident if what, and also be confident and be realistic. If you don't know anything, then just say, I don't know this, but I'm eager to learn. So that will show your positive approach. This is not necessary that you should be aware of each and everything, and it is not possible also, as we are a normal human being, so no one knows everything. So whatever knowledge you have, just present it in a proper way and be realistic and be confident. That's the advice.
Hello, Sashank sir.
Yeah, Nelson.
This is one general question.
Hmm.
Our students they place in more than one company,
Hmm. Okay.
like Infosys, Persistent,
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
TCS and all.
Hmm.
And after placed in 2 3 companies, they will get confused. So for
Hmm.
to choose any one company.
Hmm.
So it's a just I want your brief suggestion. Like, are they have to go based on the package or based on the company?
Hmm. So, as good question, sir. Actually, uh, I will suggest, in the initial phase of your career, instead of focusing on package which you are getting, you should always focus on the technology or skill set which is getting offered. So always, if and at the initial level, there is not much difference in the pay structure also, and but I will always recommend that you should go for the technology, whatever skill set you're getting in the initial phase of your career. So whatever technology you will work, so it will be attached to your overall career. So
Yes.
yeah, that's the always preferable. You should choose the better technology option instead of CTC.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sir, I have one question.
Yes.
Suppose now a student is getting placed in through either NQT or maybe through digital hiring. And
Mhm.
now during this remaining period till they
Mhm.
complete their graduation, what should they prepare for? So that when they join certain project, they will be confident and they will find easy to work.
Mhm. So, as if any candidate, he or she is getting selected either via NQT or via digital platform test. So, eventually, after some time period, they have to work on the latest technology trend only. So, I will suggest they should get well versed with latest trending technology skill set. So that will help in long run. So always learn new things and check what is currently trending, which technology has the demand. And then one common suggestion from my side is be aware of all the cloud computing concepts, because this is the digital era and everything is now moving from on premises to cloud platform. So you should be aware of basic cloud computing concepts. So that will help actually. So there are different public cloud platforms available, like Azure is there, then AWS is there, then GCP. Again, IBM has its own uh, cloud computing platform. So there are different variants, but the concepts which are at the base, those will be the same each and everywhere. So so basic concepts of cloud computing should be clear. So that will help.
Uh,
Okay, thank you,
yes,
sir.
sir. Actually, sir, last year batch, 1920 batch, so those who are placed in the TCS,
Okay.
For them, I think the TCS company has provided some modules on
Mhm.
cutting edge technology,
Okay.
and also some tests. They conducted a test, and
Mhm.
those who are qualified the test, they have provided the incentives also, sir, for that
Mhm.
1 year duration.
Mhm.
I
This is,
think,
I think,
yeah,
internship program is there, right?
yes, sir, internship
Yeah,
program,
yeah.
and the incentives was around like 60,000 or 75,000, like those who
Hmm.
crack the exams.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think this is you're talking about the initial learning program.
Yeah,
So
yes, sir.
yeah, yeah, I'm aware of that. So what TCS is doing now, so whenever they deploy these candidates to their initial learning program, so they will take such test, and the candidates who score good in those exams, then they will provide additional incentive apart from their CTC. So that's the good initiative actually from TCS side.
Okay, students, any questions? Okay, so if you don't have any questions, Kulkarni sir?
Yeah, you may conclude because
Yes,
yesterday only we have discussed. This will be mainly
yes,
for based on student queries and questions.
yes.
So some of them have asked nicely. So no problem. We'll conclude the session. Okay.
Okay,
And you give feedback link also. Dear student,
yes,
you will give the feedback, okay, of today's session. And Anil sir, go ahead. Thank you.
yeah, okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Shashank sir. So
Yeah,
it is uh, really like you are like two times you came to like you have handled such sessions, and it is a great contribution, and it's a wonderful session. So I thank you, sir, and I really like for next batch for 21 22 batch really that also will conduct a few more sessions, and I'll invite you for that also.
yeah, sure, sure.
So yes. Okay, so with the permission from all the like department coordinators and students, we'll end this session.
Yeah, it's always pleasure to help my emerging candidates. So I'm wishing good luck from my side. So good luck for all your interview process.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah,
Suppose if
thanks
you
a
have
lot.
any other queries, so definitely we'll contact you, sir.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure.
Yeah.
No issue. Yeah, bye.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, Kulkarni sir, we'll end the session.